Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about argumentative essays. First, we should know what an argumentative essay is. It's another word for academic writing, and in academic writing we have a main idea, which is called thesis statement, and we back up this thesis statement with some evidence that we have. And we use reasoning to persuade and encourage our reader to accept our point of view. There is no I or my language because it is academic writing, so it's better that you use passive voice instead. And there are three main parts in this type of writing. Introduction, two body parts in Acıbadem University is used, but normally we have three body paragraphs. But in this university specifically, we use two body paragraphs and a concluding paragraph. The introductory paragraph includes our topic and thesis statement, and then we have the first body paragraph, which discusses the first idea plus in the thesis, plus the topic, and the second body paragraph again has a topic plus second body idea, and then we have the concluding paragraph, which summarizes the thesis statement. In the introduction, of the argumentative essay, we use three parts. First part is called the hook. The hook is the attention grabber, as you remember, and you can use different techniques to have this attention grabber. You can use facts or statistics. You can ask an interesting question, or use a quotation, or even you can use a strong statement. You want to have your audience interested in your essay. So that is the hook. And then background information is the second step. And what is it? Most of the students ask me, what is background information? Background information is actually a summary or paraphrase of what you're going to talk about, or it could be a historical context for your subject matter. Either way, the background information's main objective, main goal is to let the reader know what you're talking about, because they may not be an expert on the subject that you're going to write about. And then we have the thesis statement as the last part of the introduction, and you're going to start your thesis statements with these two specific phrases for an argumentative essay, specifically for Acıbadem University. Use in fact or as a matter of fact, and then your point of view, and then the topic that you can find it in the prompt, and then two main ideas. When the students have problems with this part, they don't know how to state their points of view. So it's better to use a word or a phrase that signals your opinion. For example, people should do something, or people ought to do something, or teenagers need to do this, or they have an obligation to do that, or they must do that, or individuals had better or had better not do something. So you can either use a positive form of these verbs to show that you agree, or negative forms to show that you disagree with the topic. So don't use I, instead use these verbs. For example, people should do something, or people shouldn't do something, or must or mustn't do something. So these are the verbs that you can use for your thesis statement. And for body paragraph 1, you can start your topic sentences like this. You can start with this phrase. You can say the first reason why, and then your essay topic, which you can find in the prompt. What is the prompt? The question that you have. And then your first main idea, which you use in the thesis statement. So, and then you have supporting idea 1. I recommend that for supporting idea 1, you introduce your idea and you prepare the reader for the citation. So you have your idea, and then for the detail, add the citation, and then add your interpretation. Okay, so that is supporting idea 1. For supporting idea 2, so you can use these phrases, moreover, furthermore, and then your idea. Okay, supporting idea 2. It can be for the details and examples, you can You can use explanation, you can use facts or statistics, anything that you like, or you can just change the places of these two. You can have your own idea at first and then the citation, or the citation at the beginning and then your idea. And then we end the body paragraph with a concluding sentence. First, use one of these phrases to sum up, to conclude, or in sum, and then you should paraphrase the topic sentence. So, in each body paragraph, the first sentence and the last sentence should be similar. Okay? Many students have problems with these two. So the concluding sentence is a repetition of the topic sentence, but in other words. They look similar, but they are not exactly the same. For body 2, we do the same thing, so I just go forward. And as I said, I prefer to see the citation as a supporting idea 1, and then interpretation, and then the rest. What is a citation? In our classes, we talked about the sandwich technique. And we said that if we consider this top piece of bread as your supporting idea, then the ingredients in the middle contain your citation, and then the bottom piece of bread is your interpretation or your understanding of the citation. So follow these steps to get the full mark. So this is, as I said, this is a sentence of your own thought, setting the context, so you prepare the reader for the citation, and then you quote or cite. It can be a direct quote. If it is a direct quote, put it in quotation marks. If it's a paraphrase or summary, you don't need quotation marks, and then you add your interpretation or citation. Okay, so here you have the same thing. I just added them, so you can just pause and review them if necessary. And these are the phrases that introduce citation. For example, according to research, or according to this survey, and then comma, you add the citation, and then in parentheses you write the last name of the author, comma, year, you close the parenthesis, full stop. And here you have recent survey or surveys reveals, shows, indicates, states, demonstrates that, and then your citation, and then again you add the name of the writer and the year in parentheses. Or you have these phrases here: it is proven that, as it is mentioned in this report or survey or article, and then you add the citation plus the name of the last name of the author and the year in parentheses. Here I have more phrases. You can go over them whenever you have the time. I just go over to the next slide. And here I have more phrases to introduce the citation according to Doe or Jane Doe. Here you have the first name, but actually for this university, it's better to use just last name for the final exam, and then the year, comma, or as this person, Doe, then the year in parentheses emphasizes, comma, quotation. And here believes that, claims that. So these are different forms that you can use in order to cite. And here we have some reporting verbs that show stronger ideas or neutral ideas. For example, the ones on the left introduce stronger ideas, and these ones are way more neutral, so you can just use them for citations. And for interpretation, at the end of the citation, you should say what you understand, what you understood from the citation. For example, you can say, in other words, then you say whatever you understood. Or to put it another way, or this is important because, so you just say what you understood. And how you cite, as I said, you use a surname and then the year, and that's it. We don't use page numbers for A2 students. And for conclusion, we have the concluding sentence, which is a paraphrase of the thesis statement, and then you have more information. You just repeat whatever you said in background information, but you try to paraphrase it somehow. And then final comment, this can be interesting fact again, or a question about the future, some concern, some observations. So this is final thought. So that is it. That is all about argumentative essay. I hope this short crash course helps you with your exam, and good luck.